because you can't see the whole thing at the start unless you black sheep wall. But okay, so forGG spot on the bottom left as the teal Terran player. I don't know if this music's too loud, but if it is, I don't really care. And in the northeast, the brown Zerg is Jaedong. So it begins here. So I actually can't see the player supply, which is unfortunate. But I think in BroodWar, if I know anything about BroodWar, which I don't really for the early game of TVZ. Okay, actually, let's get. I think we're gonna get Cats in here. He played some BroodWar. He knows his stuff. But just a standard supply depot into barracks opening. Nothing unusual. And that fast hatch from Jaedong. It's really interesting. Paulo.
Test.
Alright, we hear you.
Okay, 1 second. Let me make sure I got the right stream on.
Alright. You play Zerg in BroodWar?
Yes, sir.
What's the most standard way to play? 3-hatch Muta?
That's actually pretty great. No. And I used to play BroodWar a lot, but I actually haven't played in quite some time, maybe a bunch of years. So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty clueless, but it's gonna be pretty refreshing.
Okay. Well, the forGG's opened up 2 racks, and this doesn't look really unusual. I feel like I remember seeing a lot of 2 racks. So he's not actually both. forGG will scout the top left position. Won't find anything just yet. And this is cross spawn. So this should be pretty interesting. You know, apparently these guys they played in I think it was MSL finals in like 2008, and forGG 3-0'd him or something crazy like that.
Oh really? God, I was gone by then.
Yeah. By 2008, you were gone.
Yeah, man. I was playing Dota probably. Yeah. Oh God, BroodWar was so cool.
Yeah. SCV Scout sees the gas for Jaedong. A little bit of a harass there. Oh, they can't see the upgrades either on the map when they look. So he's getting another hatchery inside his base. It's really funny to think that you almost easily forget that you need the creep colonies to spread creep.
Well, I mean, creep is only good for building buildings. It doesn't actually give you any bonus stuff. And so, yeah, it's a little bit less relevant, but it's important for things like holding your ramp and just, you know, being a little bit closer to stuff.
Yeah, I like it for the vision mostly. I like because of the position of it in his main base, but he's actually doing a bit of this early marine push. He's going across the map, and forGG is going to try to do some early pressure with this. He does have a creep colony. He's making a sunken, but I don't think it's going to be done in time.
Yeah, the sunken's definitely not going to be done. This looks like it might do a bunch of damage, but Zerglings are much better in BroodWar than they ever will be in StarCraft 2. So they're just going to.
Well, the Marines are dying. Jesus, it's incredible. The Marines are dying. He beat 6 Marines with 6 Zerglings. It's a miracle. And of course, sunkens do like 40 damage, so they're sick.
Yeah, that was almost like a moment of like forGG probably was like, oh crap, this is BroodWar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jaedong was like, yep, my lings are actually ridiculous.
Yeah, Marines are not that good. He has so Jaedong's got his lair together. And I think behind the extractor in his natural, it's also weird to see only 1 extractor. I think he's getting his spire?
I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, I think it's a spire, but he's got his Marines covering his natural expansion. There are a lot of Zerglings though.
Yeah, it's where is it?
Yeah, the spire. He hasn't looked at it yet. Yeah, there it is. I think.
Yeah, it is a spire.
Okay.
God, that thing's fat.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jaedong's obviously known for his amazing muta control. In BroodWar, he was pretty godly at that. So I guess we'll get to see muta. That's quite exciting.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'd say the way that the moving shot stuff works as well. That's something I wasn't able to experience too much of. But
yeah, it's
there's a lot more micro you can do.
There is. But I don't know, like when people brought it up and like in StarCraft 2, like, cause you can stack the mutas incredibly well in BroodWar, right? So that it's like one muta shot will just have the power of 30 muta, and you can sort of do that in StarCraft 2, but at the start, like, people didn't know how to do it as well. But it's a lot more powerful in BroodWar for sure.
So forGG's got some Hellbats. Firebats with his Marines. He's actually moving out with Marine Medic Firebat push. And there's still a lot of Zerglings outside, so I think he's going to go for... Is he, like, getting ready to go for a counterattack? Yeah, he's actually caught the Medics. They weren't with the Marines, so the Medics kind of left behind.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, but the Hellbats are actually, you know...
Yeah, Firebats with stim are crazy good.
Yeah,
Firebats with stim, man. Just imagine if Hellbats could stim. Jesus. That'd be the most messed up thing. So the mutas are out on the map, and forGG's bringing his Marines across.
Yeah, we don't know how many mutas those are. Oh, looks like 5 or so.
Yeah, stacking up a little bit.
Are they really?
The mutas are actually doing some pretty decent damage to this Marine flock. He's kind of chipping away at him.
Yep. Seems a little bit early for forGG to have any sort of science vessels, and that's going to be a huge loss for him, actually, in the middle of the map.
Yeah, forGG seems to be getting wrecked, honestly, so far.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard to recover from that. He doesn't have any mules.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah. And Jaedong, is Jaedong taking a hidden base? It looks like he is on the bottom right. So that's also pretty cool.
Yeah. Mutalisks are looking like they want to put some harass onto the main base. He's got a missile turret in the natural. 2 missile turrets. The mutas come up, just snipe a Marine. Sniping a Firebat.
He's going to continue to snipe stuff.
And he's got a lot of Zerglings coming across the map, too. There's the wall is not, like, he's... I mean, you can't really wall off.
So... Yeah, were you gonna say the wall's not complete?
Well, no, I was gonna say the wall's about to get, like, the supply depot just got destroyed, like the wall is burning, but he doesn't have the choke point anymore, like for the Firebats. I don't even know if I don't think he has any Firebats.
They are called supply depots as well, right?
Yeah, there's still supply depots.
Okay, sweet.
My stream just blanked out.
Yeah, it's a little bit laggy. Oh, mine too.
Yeah, did their stream die?
Well,
okay, it's back. It's sort of back. It's just really laggy. But the Mutalisks are in the main base. Oh, there's no missile turret in the main, or at least it's really far away.
Yeah, so there's a missile turret. Missile turrets are not quite as good, and those Hydras are probably going to be morphed into lurkers soon enough. So there they are, and that's going to be a pain in the ass for forGG. So they haven't really shown Jaedong space, but he might be starting to transition into the filers.
Yeah, and the Zergling's getting into the natural as well. It's a huge pain in the ass. I think Jaedong's done some great harass, honestly. I don't know what forGG. I don't actually know what forGG is gonna do at this point. He's got the science facility, so maybe a science vessel or two, but
yeah, but a science vessel at this point it's gonna be good to deal with the muta. It's gonna help a lot, so that I
think it gives the vision for the lurkers as well.
Yeah, but still a lurker contained right now, like with how much forGG has lost, it's basically gonna just keep him in his base forever. And Jaedong's now on 3 base, and that's actually a quite significant lead here for him. With the lurker contain, I think once he sets it up, which he has pretty much, he can just head into Darkstorm next, and that'll be really annoying. Jaedong's just doing fantastic harassment. Turrets are not quite as good as they are in StarCraft 2 either.
Yeah, no, this is just really good harass. Like you said, I don't think forGG can really leave his base, given the current circumstances of this game.
Oh, my stream froze.
Yeah, mine froze too. I think maybe it's on their end.
Oh no, connection lost.
Please don't die.
Lose connection as well.
Please. It skips in and out. I've got a slideshow. Why I wish LAN is cool, but now I can't. You can't obs this game directly, which is annoying. Yeah, it's like frozen. Does yours get back yet?
Yes. Bounce back. Are
okay.
you back?
Yeah, mine is too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so he's actually getting a hive. It looks like we're definitely gonna see defilers. Perhaps ultras, but less likely.
So, I mean, there's so many lurkers actually now moving across the map. He needs to, like, what does he need to actually deal with this many lurkers? He doesn't have anything. Okay, he has 2 tanks now.
Well, yeah, tanks are definitely gonna help until Dark Storm arrives, and there's cute micro that you can do with Marines to kind of avoid lurkers, since there's no smart AI targeting. If you just run one Marine by, all the lurkers will kind of shoot at it. So, so you know you can do that sort of trickery, and then just stim forward and minimize your losses, or at least make the lurkers miss one shot.
All right, well, he's got a sick. There's so much out here for Jaedong in front of forGG's base.
Yeah, there really is. And look at that stream of units. It's so much more impressive to see a stream of units that big in BroodWar, because there's no queen injects or anything like that.
Yeah, he's moving everything, and all the lurkers burning on the bio. He's gonna kill. He's killed pretty much all forGG's army almost instantly with the mutas and zerglings.
Yeah, there's a scan, and I don't know if Jaedong needed to do that. It seemed like a little bit reckless and a little bit of a risk, but it's clearly gonna work. And forGG, not really moving his Marines. Splitting actually helps in that kind of situation, but it looks like Jaedong's just comfortable with his lead and just gonna close out the game right now. Not gonna show us any defilers.
Yeah, I think Jaedong's got this.
That's kind of douchey, not to, you know. Yeah, let's do a BroodWar show match and not show any defilers.
I think lurkers are good enough to see. So GG.